Hey, I'm Bowen, and we're going to play some Spider-Man here. Spider-Man, Steve Ritchie design with Lyman Sheets on software. They did a great job with this game, and there are a lot of decisions that the players offered that make the game really strategic in the play. We'll talk about how to focus on modes as well as the villains in an attempt to get to the Battle Royale and the superhero, which are the final goals of the game.
You are Spider-Man.
First thing to note is that the game has white lights around the playfield. You complete all the white lights and it will light a mode. So as you decide which shots to make, if your plan is to get towards superhero or get a high score, you really need to pick off these white lights.
Ladies and gentlemen.
The Octopus shot is also a priority because it will start a multi-ball. The first multi-ball is available after only 2 shots. And so that first shot lights multi-ball right away. Now you can start the multi-ball. Backhanding Octopus is a decent choice, but I want to bring in a mode. So I'm going to try to complete all of the white lights on the playfield before starting the Octopus multi-ball. That means the ramps, the left ramp, the right ramp, and unfortunately they're bouncing the Octopus, so it'll start this multi-ball. And this isn't so bad to have started the multi-ball. It would have been nice to bring in a mode. You do need to make all 5 modes, and the modes also give you the ability to multiply shots on the playfield. Fusion Malfunction multi-ball is not worth very many points at all. So what I use it for is to concentrate on lighting, but not starting the other multi-ball, the black suit. So I've lit and completed 1 lock. The second lock is ready. There's the second lock. And I'm going to kind of leave the third lock alone for a while and concentrate now on the other villains, the Goblin and the Sandman. Often you can get this to bounce out and trap on the left. Didn't work out that way for me here, but just trying to get a nice controlled play here. Sandman is open. I also have the Super Jackpot ready on Octopus, so it's possible to backhand this, and it is on some machines. You can pull that off and do that. But Sandman, as far as points go, Sandman is worth a surprisingly high number of points. And just to show that, I want to make a Sandman shot and talk about how much it's worth. And also, here's an opportunity for a nice play. The 2 balls trapped on the left flipper. This is an opportunity to make the Green Goblin shot by backhanding it, by hitting the flipper just hard enough to tap the top ball into Goblin. And then it comes out to a nice controlled trap onto the other flipper. There's very little that can go wrong for the player there, and a lot can go right. And essentially, it's 3 points. There's the first Goblin, the first Sandman completion, and the first Goblin is started. The first Venom is already completed. This first Octopus is also being played right now. In regulation play in an arcade, getting each of these villains completed once lights extra ball. So consider this: trapping 2 balls on the left and then backhanding one into Goblin is a really great way of getting points without doing much effort. And sometimes you just get it right back into the same situation. Tap your flipper a little bit and fire away. And it didn't work out there for me, but no big deal.
Here's your page 1, Robbie.
And now the black suit multi-ball is almost ready. I can light the lock by hitting that spinner target, by hitting that target next to the spinner, and then the spinner will start the multi-ball. So working on the white lights to start a mode is of a high priority to me. And I'm out of control here, so I need to get under control. Make all the white lights. And once the last white light is completed, the mode will be ready. And we'll also get to see the multipliers lit. So by completing the white lights, all these flashing lights that are on now, the next shot I make will be double for the rest of the ball. I think the spinner is a fine choice here. I like to choose the spinner as my doubler. Other players choose the side ramp, the Venom, because it gets scored frequently, or the Octopus because it also gets shot frequently, especially if you're going to play for multi-ball. The ones you shouldn't shoot for are the left ramp or the right loop. They don't get used. The right ramp is very valuable if you're getting close to Battle Royale. By making the spinner, it will start the mode, the Daily Bugle mode in this case. So backhanding the spinner is a good choice. And this now, by accidentally banking it in there, I'm going to start a mode and the black suit multi-ball with this backhanded shot and double the spinner for the rest of the ball. So that was a valuable shot. During black suit, the jackpots are not worth very much. I'm going to be playing the MJ mode, which lights some lights on the playfield. Unfortunately, due to the display effects, it won't tell you which ones are lit. This makes this mode very hard to complete. So just making all shots as many times as you can will potentially pay you off. I wish there were a way of knowing which ones are lit, and maybe I just don't know what to look for. But that's the completion of the first green goblin. And as I said about the black suit, you want to line up the next multi-ball while you're playing a multi-ball. So I am prioritizing the octopus shot and trying to make shots towards Doc Ock. Good little multi-ball flop there. During multi-ball, it's important to be prepared to let go of your flipper. And if you have a trap ball, be willing to unflip or try to flip to keep another ball in play. Like that, or that. So where am I now? Let me try to get some sense of where I am. This will come to a trap on the left with two balls left, and I can do that thing where I backhand the goblin to start the second goblin mode. Oh, MJ is still running, and unfortunately, because of the way this mode is set, I have no idea whether I'm close to finishing MJ or nowhere near it. That didn't work out as well. It looks like, oh, I managed to finish it. Okay. By finishing a mode in MJ, you have to make 8 shots, but only half the shots are lit. So you have if you don't know which shots are lit, you have a 50-50 chance. By making 8 shots, it lights these flashing lights for a tripler. A tripler will triple that shot for the remainder of the ball. Very highly recommended that you triple the octopus. So that's what I'm going to aim for here. And this is, again, for the remainder of the ball, that shot will be tripled. Oh, that's nice. Bank bust is ready. And here, you got sort of a greedy decision to make. Am I willing to start bank bust, a really valuable multi-ball, with triple value for the octopus, also the super jackpot will be tripled? It's really valuable. Or do I want to try to bring in another mode and jack up the rest of the playfield completely? Since my goal for this game is to get the superhero and I need to play all the modes, I'm going to go for it. And
You're done.
hey, thanks. Nice shot, Dumbo. But this is where I think Spiderman really shines. Those kinds of decisions that a player has to make and say, do I want to go for it? What's the risk? What's the reward? That is really a great spot. And it's terrific design by in the software. Is the first use of the center post. You got to be really sure about center posts, especially this one. Center posts frequently just hose you instead of helping you. So knowing the ball is going dead center, you got to know it's going dead center before you use it. It's better in general if you think that you could get a flipper on the ball, get your flipper on the ball. Don't trust the center post to save you every time, because it's very likely not going to. The bank bus is still ready. I'm ignoring it because I'm trying to finish off the white lights and start a mode before starting the multi-ball. And unfortunately, my shooting accuracy on the Venom shot there is kind of suffering. So, rethink, reshoot, make an accurate shot here. And, oh, it appeared to trigger it a second time, so I have doubled the Venom shot. Not by purpose, but by accident there. Kind of poor bouncy play there, unfortunately. And I had to use the center post again. A lot of tournaments, the center post is removed. So you're looking at me playing a slightly easier Spider-Man than players would expect to see in tournament conditions. The tilt is also only mildly sensitive. A lot of times I've seen in tournaments the tilt is crazy sensitive on Spider-Man because player accuracy, players are making shots. You need some way to get the player to lose the ball, and basically inducing a touch tilt is one way to deal with it. Bank bust. You get a ball trapped on the octopus magnet. And I've started New Goblin, which requires me to make 6 ramp shots within the 40-second time limit. There's 2. And side ramps don't count, so it's only left ramp and right ramp. There's 3, 4. 5. Only 10 seconds left to make the last one. There it is. By completing a mode, you light the triplers. You look at what shots you have tripled already or doubled. I've doubled the Venom shot earlier. So the right choice is here, either to triple the spinner, I think that's the best choice right now, or to backhand the Octopus and triple the Octopus. I'm not very close to the next Octopus multi-ball yet, so tripling that spinner is a priority. Left loop is multiplied at 3x for the rest of the ball. The side ramp is 2x, and the left loop, the spinner loop, is 3x. So now, this is a place where I, as a player, I like to go for the Octopus. It's a safe, controlled shot. I'm one more lock away from the next black suit multi-ball, but I have to hit this target twice, and both of those are dangerous shots that could help me lose the ball. So I'm going to aim for Octopus here for a little bit and try to just count it down. You got to make several shots to the Octopus, and sometimes it rejects. I see this a lot, especially on bouncier Spider-Mans, and you know, it happens. You just got to eat it. So as it comes out of here, there are 2 ways to handle this kick out. One way is to just hold up your flipper and hope it rolls over. That's what we're seeing right here. So if you can get that to happen, take advantage of that and then just continue making cross-field shots from your left flipper into the Octopus. Now let's see that again. It's pretty simple. Oh boy. But the center post, sometimes the return doesn't come clean. And in those cases, I don't know. In those cases you get lucky, as I just did. Cross-field shots are more dangerous than backhands, and apparently they're less accurate too. Flip that into the spinner, lucky shot there, and the ball's out of control. Get it back under control. That was a good choice there, letting it bounce off the left flipper instead of trying to flail that away because there was no controlled shot I could make there. I'm still concentrating on Octopus, and nice rejection there, another rejection. Means I'm going to try to backhand it a little bit instead. So sometimes you get into points in games where you're just like, oh, nothing's working. The backhand's not working, the forehand's not working. What do I do? And one way is to just get a ball, relax, take a sip of water like Josh Sharp might, and play your iPod, whatever the hell I do, I don't know. And then reconcentrate, regather, then miss the shot again and again. There we go. The other way to trap the ball out of here is to use what's called a Sling Catch, or post catch, which is where you fire the flipper early. The way the rubbers have been installed on this Spider-Man, that Papa has, I guess, is trying to make it so that that's very difficult to do. I've actually also seen times where someone's able to just hold up the flipper and it just dies right there. That's another way you can tap it over. I've got 2 more shots to go. That's 1. Multi-ball is ready.
You're going to hurt a lot more people than...
So here, there's a couple doublers and triplers on the playfield. That was a better attempt at the Sling Catch, but it's kind of been disastrous. I haven't been successful with it in this game. Again, choosing here, start the multi-ball, claim it, or try to start a mode and go for the gusto. So let's go for it. Worked out well on ball 1, right? Need a left ramp. Need a spinner, not a spinner, right loop. Need a right ramp. No! So, bad break there, but oh darn, I started a 4-ball multi-ball. How terrible. This is a nice multi-ball. Super Jackpot starts lit. And every time you put in an Octopus, you get a Super Jackpot, but then the number of shots necessary to light the next super grows. The spinner is a really good shot choice in this multi-ball. Not only is it a jackpot, it's tripled. The triple jackpot value will carry into the super. So if you happen to have triple spinner and triple Octopus, you can combine those triples and get a huge score out of that. Now, having said that, I'm going to transition here and not shoot the spinner again, and here's why. The spinner is now lit for multi-ball start. the third lock is ready for black suit. And I feel it's a priority not to start both multi-balls at the same time. I'm going to use this time to shoot at Sandman and complete the second Sandman, which will then give me Battle Royale. So, you say, well, what are you doing right now? Why aren't you shooting the lock? Black suit's ready. When you drop out of black suit, having run both multi-balls together, you'll have nothing ready. You'll have no locks, you'll have no progress towards Ock, and after that, you're kind of just in, as Steve Bowden would put it, you're in jail. You're like, what do I shoot for? And there's not much going on. So I'm trying to shoot for Goblin, I'm trying to shoot for Sandman right now, because those are the things that I'm going to need in order to completely progress towards not just Battle Royale, but Superhero. So I want to light the next Octopus. I want to light the next Goblin. I want to get everything ready. And here I want to shoot the right ramp and get a mode started at the same time as Battle Royale. I'm not sure you can actually do that. I think Battle Royale may trump it. But I'm pretty sure you can't run a mode at the same time as you run Royale. But what I can do is I can get a doubler on the right ramp. So that as Royale starts, and oh, nicely done. Oh, that's a pain in the tuchus. This is Spiderman, though. This is Spiderman at its finest, where as the ball goes on, as the game progresses, the stakes get higher. And by missing that shot to the spinner that would have started Royale, there are no more doublers, no more triplers. Oh, it does start the mode. That's nice. So what I want to do here is make all 6 shots. Royale will start. In Royale, all 4 villains are lit. The Goblin, the Sandman, Doc Ock, and Venom. And after you make all 4 shots, it lights the right ramp to collect the Royale jackpot. There is no cheese involved. But the Amazing Spider-Man mode is also running, and I want to make all 6 shots, including the Venom, including the difficult left and side ramps, including Octopus. Got to make it all here. Amazing Spider-Man will normally tell you what's ready. I don't know which ones I haven't made yet. I know I haven't made a right ramp, and that's the Royale jackpot. So there's a Royale jackpot. I think I still need to make a left ramp too, and I'm not sure. Let's make a left ramp and see. I don't know what I need. I guess I need a right loop, maybe? Yep, there it is. So I made a right loop, and now the triplers are ready. Whatever shot I make next will be tripled for the rest of the ball, and unfortunately, I think I accidentally tripled the left ramp. That's rough. So let's make a Royale jackpot here. And then proceed. It'll kick out another ball into play. After 2 Royale jackpots, you then must make Venom by the side ramp. You can't make Venom off the left ramp anymore. And you don't get any more add-a-balls. Otherwise, it pretty much stays the same. You get 1 more add-a-ball by shooting through Spider Sense on the right. So it doesn't happen often that you aim for Spider Sense, but this would be the time to do it. Spider Sense is that little spot behind the upper flipper. Now, aiming for Spider Sense in order to add a ball and losing a ball that way just doesn't make much sense, so I'm not going to concentrate on that too hard. But here, with 1 ball on the left and 2 on the right in the Elwyn pose, I can make the Royale, or I could have tried for the add-a-ball. But I'm trying to play as control as I can here. Let's see if I can get the add-a-ball. Nah, this isn't a good idea. But it's pretty good Royale, and I think back to what happened at the end of ball 2, where I had all these doublers and triplers running, that what this ball could have been, if what this Royale could have been worth if all those doublers and triplers had been activated. Still need to make the Venom, and here's where it gets hard to play well in Royale. You need to make Venoms. Almost had a chance there to get the add-a-ball. That's cheesy. I should just stop. What am I doing there? Okay, so So back to regular play. 42 million Royale is pretty good considering I didn't have anything really going as far as doublers or triplers. And I've got 3 modes finished. I need 2 more modes and 1 more completion each of the villains. There's the beginning of Black Suit, and I'm going to concentrate on this during this Black Suit on nothing but the villains, trying to finish off all of the villain requirements towards superhero. That means making goblin shots, making a ton of Sandman shots. Gotta open the Sandman first before that even is activated. I also want to get Octopus ready so that the Octopus multi-ball will be easier for me to start when this is all over with. Since it'll be the 4th Octopus multi-ball, after you've played 3, the Octopus multi-balls get a little bit easier because Fusion Malfunction being only a 2-ball affair takes fewer shots to start. This is trouble. Okay, that's good. This is also trouble. Oh, I got out of there. And there's the best Sling Catch I've done in the game, but still wasn't very good. So I don't really feel like with the way these flippers are set up that I can show you the Sling Catch. So now, again, you get a little more nervous the longer the game goes. I got a couple got a tripler ready. I got only 2 more modes to go, and I'm on the 3rd round of all of these dudes. Better not to think about that and just do your job. In this case, backhanding Octopus, making white lights. I want to start Fusion Malfunction, but I don't want to start Fusion Malfunction until I've finished off all the white lights. Left ramp, right ramp. Oh, that was close there. And there, a little bit of an alley pass. The ball's in trouble near your flipper. Try to shoot the opposite in lane. That puts it back into your control. Sandman is not a bad choice here to put the ball back into your control, but I need to make 3 more white lights before starting the mode, then the Octopus start. Try to make a combo here, right ramp, nope. Left ramp, nope. Down the middle, nope. So left ramp is important here. Gosh, the shooting accuracy, not there right there. Let's make a right ramp, good shot, that finishes off. Left loop to start the mode, and that, unfortunately, that's where I got killed on ball 2, not being able to shoot that spinner of all things, and it is backhandable, so I can make it that way. Daily Bugle is one of the easier modes to complete. You shoot the target bank on the right, and then any shot. So if you have doublers or triplers activated, you can make those doublers or triplers to double your value. So it's target bank, then anything, 3 times, and that'll finish the round, at which point I can claim a tripler on a new shot. I'm still sad that I've got a tripler in the left ramp. That was dumb. But there's one shot. Notice there I shot the target to progress towards Black Suit locks, so that now by shooting the spinner, I'll be able to claim an award and claim a lock, and, you know, not screw up. Would be nice. What I'm not doing at all is I don't care about the Doc Ock round. All I care about the Doc Ock round, oh, that was disappointing. The only thing I care about the Doc Ock round is that it gives me a multi-ball, and it gives me a free pass to lose a ball without having my game end. Oh, I'm in trouble. One more bank to finish the rounds. That finishes the rounds. Tripler is ready. I'm going to shoot the Venom for the tripler. And get back onto Doc Ock. That was a lucky shot there. 4 shots to bank bust, and this is important. I need to get that last mode. I need to finish off the shots that are ready, like the right ramp. Oh boy. The left ramp. And that was a missed shot to the right ramp, and I'm dead. Ah, son of a gun. Real close there. 4 modes, and playing out the last of the Goblin, the Venom, and the Sandman. So a solid score. Again, if the target was just to play for a high score, I might prioritize the multi-balls a little more than the modes. What you really want to do is get one good ball going where you get a couple doublers, get a couple triplers active, and then you can really rock it. The good Royale you saw me play could have been 4 times as many points if I had the right doublers and triplets activated. So I want to play it one more game, and we'll see if I can put up anything better. Usually this means that the next game is terrible, but let's see what happens.
Spiderman, how about cleaning up the city?
All right, good thing you didn't have to see that last game. Let's see if the next game is any better. So, white light start modes. Managed to open up the Sandman there without really trying for it. And there's a good trap. So trapping the ball like that enables you to just line up your next shot and make a decision about what you want to go for. The danger there is if you put it into the slingshot at all, at least on this one, it's going to fire, and firing the sling near the middle is just death. So it is not really a good idea to do that when the rubbers are as bouncy as these are. But I don't know. It's so ingrained in the way I play Spider-Man that it's hard for me to change my mind. Bonesaw with Fusion Malfunction, good combination. Skillfully draining is a good idea here, or taking a pot shot at the spinner. By skillfully draining, you're going to get more bumpers, you're going to get more target hits. The spinner is kind of more active than the bumpers are. So if you can get the ball to the right flipper and nail a spinner, you're going to get further progress towards finishing Bonesaw. And once the ball save is off, you can't skillfully drain anymore. But you can fire the ball into the out lane from a trap. That spinner is moving a lot, and hopefully it'll help me finish. And was able to finish Bonesaw. And now the tripler is available. I'm going to make the Octopus shot as the tripler. And the spinner is doubled, the Octopus is tripled. The priority now is lighting and collecting locks towards Black Suit. And I feel that making this from a backhand, it's not a safer play because there's no safe play, but it is a play that is more likely to return the ball off, let's say, the caramel for those spider sense targets, and then back into play. So I like to make that shot there instead of making it on the fly. I don't know where it's going to return when I hit it from the right flipper. Some players actually aim for that target from the upper flipper with decent success. I don't really know how they do that or why, but it seems to work for them. Here I've actually, I won't say I'm in trouble, but I've lost track of how many locks I have for Black Suit. And it's an important thing to know that, because if you accidentally start Black Suit, and we got the back under control, like that was dangerous there, but it's not as dangerous as it would be if I had to make the shot during single ball.
Your page one, right?
Do I know how many locks I have? No idea. So I'm going to wait here until it tells me that Fusion Malfunction is over. And if this happens to be the third lock, it's not, it's second lock. But I wouldn't have started. I would then be able to work on the next Octopus multi-ball during Black Suit. So a lot of players will stack the multi-balls. I feel that's a bad play because you lose out on the opportunity to start modes, get triplers, get doublers. Oh God. The trap there, trying to get that Sling Catch. And here, finished off the white lights. The next doubler, the next mode is ready. You can see me there, I'm just getting into trouble by doing that. Let's start the mode. I have 2 more shots on Octopus to start Bank Bust. If I happen to carry him into the light lock target for Black Suit, that'll be good. It wasn't aiming for it there, but it almost hit that.
It was working, wasn't it?
2 more shots for Bust. And some players will just take the pot shot at lock and then risk it. I don't like to do that. I just think it's too risky. And, you know, I want to hear MJ scream. Oh boy, that's trouble. Okay, Bank Bust has started. I've got 3 shots down for Bust. 3 shots down for MJ, excuse me, out of the 8. But the MJ round is almost up. So it seems unlikely that I'll be able to finish it. And I've also lit the 3rd lock for Black Suit, so it looks like I will actually have to play them together. Unfortunately. So off we go. We're going to play them both together here. And this will hopefully freeze the timer on MJ long enough for me to finish off the mode. I also need to be mindful here in playing Bank Bust. Which of these have I got and which don't I have? Like, I know I haven't made the right ramp yet, so let's make the right ramp here. And I've got another reason for making the right ramp, because right now the next shot I make is triple. By choosing, well, it chose for me, it chose the spinner. That's fine, that's okay. Bank Bust Super is ready. That was nice off the center post there. And we've got the Super Elwyn with 3 balls trapped on 1 flipper and 1 on the other side. Ah, darn it. No real reason to panic here. There's no timer. What I want is to pry one of these balls loose to the other side so I can make the Super. I actually want to pry it off the green goblin targets or near them and get it over there. And well, that was unfortunate. Well, it didn't work out the way I wanted it to, but it still worked out okay. I did get a Super, and because the tripler is activated, that's a triple Super. So big value for that Super. And keeping your eye out during Bank Bust about which shots you've made and which shots you haven't made can really pay off. Like, I know now that I haven't made the right ramp, and I'm pretty sure the only one left to make is the right loop. So here I'm going to play stage flipper. Try to bring that upper flipper down. And you can see how bad I am at staging flippers. It just, I don't know why I'm so bad at that, but I cannot stage flippers. But I can get lucky. And I can get unlucky. That sucks. That sucks. That really sucks. Nice play, idiot. So all those triplers, all those doublers, they're all off the board, and that was the end of a good run, but like 40 million bank busts. Just a really disappointing ending and a terrible way to lose 2 balls to go back to, at this point, nothing is lit. I need about 5 or 6 shots to the Octopus to light the next multi-ball. So that's where I'm going to concentrate on. 5 shots for Arm to the Dock. This is very exciting pinball. Get control. Try to shoot the Octopus. Fail. Succeed. Nope, fail. Succeed. 4 more shots for Armed at the Dock. What I like to do actually is burn it down to about 2 more shots for Armed at the Dock, and then concentrate on the white lights. So get down to that and just say, I'm single-minded right now. I'm going for Armed at the Dock. I'm going for Octopus. Get control. Backhand. That's a combo. Now with 2 shots left, with 1 shot left, the multi-ball is ready, you can accidentally start it. This is the time I feel to go after the white lights and bring in a mode into your multi-ball. Oh boy, that ball's out of control. That's trouble. That's probably 2 warnings. Oh, it's only 1 warning, okay. Slow down, make your shots. And this is as good a spot as any for that drop catch to try and bring the ball back. It brought back to the left instead of to the right instead of the left. I'm going to just pop off the Sandman because it's there and it's flashing like crazy at me and I'm sick of it flashing. Not a really good reason to shoot a shot.
Here's the headline, Robbie.
It does like these spiders, and spiders kind of a nice bonus. It's like the instrument bonus from Monster Bash. Just little extra points you get for making shots after finishing a villain. get control on a trap, we backhand to double the spinner and start the amazing Spider-Man mode. And now I want to start the armed at the dock multi-ball. So this is going to go for the Oc. And we're going to try to get control and put it back in the Oc again as it comes down for the multi-ball. And after that, when the multi-ball starts, concentrate on the lock target, but also concentrating on making the remaining shots I need to finish the Spider-Man mode and get a tripler on the playfield.
Scurry out of this.
Okay. So that's going to light the super. It's kind of nice that the playfield will tell you what you still need to get. So I need a loop. I need a left spinner. I need a left ramp too.
Hang along, Spider-Man.
Hasn't been, the left ramp has not been kind to me on this multi-ball. There's the backhand I've been trying to make. And now, you see armed at the dock is ready. That's going to be a triple super by tripling at the same moment the super was awarded. And you're like, wow, triple super. Yeah, that's right. That was triple. 1.2 million is the triple value. So you ask yourself, when you're playing armed at the dock, or for that matter, fusion malfunction, what should I do? The answer is not play for those jackpots because they're just not that valuable. Yeah, the triple is nice, but what's more nice is that Green Goblin hit was worth 750,000. Pause, let the game come back to single ball play. Tell me what I got from armed at the dock. Shoot the spinner. And how many locks is that? That's 2 locks. I was hoping that would start the black suit, but instead it doesn't. There's a lot of shots on the playfield to light the next mode, and you just got to make them. Oh, you son of a... Oh, whatever. So, this is where draining ball 1 really hurts, because if I hadn't drained ball 1 when it was, this was still ball 1, basically the entire playfield would be doubled and tripled at this point. That's nice. This fusion is ready. But like before, don't start a mode unless you've got the white lights finished. Don't start a multi-ball, excuse me. Especially don't start an Octopus multi-ball without going after and finishing off the white lights first. Aggressive play there to try and save the ball. There's nothing there to save me other than the rubber there, and bouncing it out completely is the easiest way to get out of your situation.
Harry, knew this was coming, Pete.
All right, Octopus multi-ball ready. And during Octopus multi-ball, oh, bad shot there. Come on, you got to make that. During Octopus multi-ball, we put the priority on the rim. Come on, make that shot. What are you doing? And this is wasting time, so now it becomes much less likely that I'll be able to finish the new Goblin round during the multi-ball. I probably only got like 20 seconds left on it. We're normally at 40, and you still have to make 6 ramps. 2 locks are ready for black suit, so I'm going to try to make sure that black suit will be ready to go when this is over, and then we'll start to think about where we sit. 1, 2, and I'm going to try to finish new Goblin here, but it's 3. All right, shut up, Jameson. 4, 5. Oh, get that. 6 on the backhand. Oh, thought I had that. Okay.
Here's the headline.
And so now a tripler is ready. Black suit multi-ball is ready. I'm waiting for this to tell me that the multi-ball is over. Fusion malfunction is over. You're back in single ball play. Spinner shot starts black suit. And here during black suit, my priority shot is Octopus because I want to drop out of this multi-ball with only 1 or 2 more shots to make to go back into the other multi-ball. And basically, I don't know what you call this. There's an overall philosophy to a lot of games that have 2 core multi-balls, and in games where you can loop one into the other. You want to make it so that you spend as little time as possible in single ball play. The single ball play is where you can lose your turn. You can't lose my turn right now unless there's some arbitrary dumbass thing that happens where I just lose 2 balls at once, which can still happen, of course. The simultaneous event, the double Drano. I had forgotten there where my priority should be. On the Octopus, I need 4 more shots for bank bust. But I'm also trying in this mode to make enough shots to finish Suffer the Children, because that's the only one they need to get Battle Royale. I don't know how many more shots I need to get that, but it's got to be close. And it's also an opportunity to work on third Venom. Here, when it comes 2 balls on the left, it's nice. Wait for this thing to come around, pick off a goblin shot, and then try to get control. You know, easier said than done. But hey, we worked out. And this means that Battle Royale will start whenever this multi-ball is over. I got 3 more shots to go for bank bust, so let's make another one. That's a great stop there. Getting that stop without having the ball out of play is the ideal there. 2 shots to go. Maybe we'll try to hop this one over. Because what I don't want now is I don't want to accidentally start bank bust. So I'm going to now try to make the goblin shots to start the final goblin mode. So what? 724,000, big deal. That's not important compared to the possibility of starting the third goblin or completing the third Venom or all the things that you're in priority of. None of those things are the actual black suit jackpots. Not even the super jackpot. Black suit super is not worth very much. But every shot, oh, the double drain, brilliant! I called that. I made that happen. Brilliant move. So all the doublers, all the triplers wiped. Nice. And I'll be playing Royale here with nothing. I didn't mention this in the earlier game, but on ball 3, if you have Royale lit, they've got these nice outlane saves, and hopefully we'll get a chance to activate one of them. Well, actually, hopefully not, but gives you the chance on ball 3 that if you drain down the side and Royale is ready, it just lets you get away with it. It's called like a last chance. Something that was originally, I believe, on Black Knight, which if you drain down the side and a ball or 2 were in the lock, maybe 2 balls in the lock or 1 ball in the lock, it gave you those balls back rather than ending the game on a sour note. Really kind of clever and polite. The same thing actually happens during Superhero. You can get that same save during Superhero and bail your way back out of a Superhero botch. So that means draining and losing during Superhero hurts even more, because usually you drain down the middle and you're like, God, if only I drained down an out lane, wouldn't have been so bad. There's a lot of lost points here because of the way that ball 2 ended with the double drain. Some players, including Adam Lefkoff, would say that I brought this on myself and I probably should have deliberately drained out of multi-ball in order to avoid the possibility of a double drain. I'm not a big fan of that, because I'm like, look, drains are going to happen. There's an off chance of getting a double drain. I don't know what that percentage is, but it can't be worth risking the points that you could get. I suppose in certain situations, like if I had Superhero ready instead of Battle Royale ready, it would probably be the right thing to do then. But it can't be the right thing to do here. That was a bad Royale, and I might double drain out of it. Alright, back to regular play. Where are we? We're the same place we were during the first game. 4 modes down, 5th mode in progress. That was the purpose of playing that multi-ball well. Bank Bust is already ready to go, and I just need to basically make all the white shots to light it, to light the final mode. And the third Venom is complete. So 3 Venoms down. I got the third Goblin. I got the third Sandman is running, and this is the last mode. So it's really not a good thing to think about, because then you immediately drain. But we were within striking distance that time, and unfortunately it didn't happen again. But a good score. I have to say there was a lot of lost opportunity there. Again, playing Royale with nothing. The drain at the end of ball 1 into ball 2, but realistically, this is what always happens on Spidey, that you get to a point where it just rolls and rolls and rolls, and I love this game for that reason, that no matter where you are, there's always more, and you always feel like you were just within reach of something huge. which case we probably need to play one more just to lose the bad. Oh God, do we dare?
You're on your own.
Oh, I'm on my own. Last one, and we'll shut the game off after ball one if it's not a great ball. So, God. All right, well, pressure's off now, right? Oh, that was a disappointing. It's always a disappointing ending. You know, the only non-disappointing ending is getting superhero. In my opinion, that's one of the things that makes this a fantastic game. Oh, look at that, like a little lob shot. Get it trapped, get it trapped.
The amazing Spiderman.
Alright, so we got Ock ready. We were in a pretty decent start. This is exactly the way you want to start the game. Now get 2 locks for Black Suit, get Black Suit ready, and then start concentrating on Goblin and Sandman. Don't ignore the mode, because the mode is the target. The mode is the way to get a tripler on the playfield. So play out the mode. And this is a mistake on my part. I'm like playing with 2 balls at once while I've got a ball save. Why not just, you know, be aggressive with your shot making and worry about it later. You know, if you lose one of the balls during ball save time, it's coming back. That's what a ball save does. All right, Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man's almost finished. Probably having better luck with this as a backhand. There's plenty of time here. What's his face will tell me, okay, yeah, all right, whatever. Got it there. And now you backhand it into Ock to get the tripler. I haven't really thought about priority-wise which is the most important tripler. I don't know. I find that Octopus is a really nice triple to have. Spinner, of course, is a great triple to have. But I usually end up doubling the spinner because of starting the first mode with it, and then I don't triple it until I got much further along in a ball. So I don't know, maybe some other players will chime in on this and say what they do, because there really is flexibility and choice there, and who knows? There's probably one right answer, but I don't know what it is.
Rosie's dead.
All I know is make white light, start mode. Maybe I do know a little more than that, but not much. Is this lock 2? Lock 1? That's something I definitely do not know, and it's really important to know that. Oh God, make a shot. Get a trap.
Spider-Man spells gloom for Green Goblin.
That's lock 2. Alright. I have a decision point, because on the one hand, I don't know. I don't like making these casual shots at the lock target, and I've seen some players do that, and I cringe because it's so dangerous. You're asking to be shot. It's like playing Russian roulette to actively aim for that shot. But it works out for some players, and that's the closer multi-ball. One shot to that slights a multi-ball, or I can make like 3 shots backhanded into Octopus. Now 2 shots. I think that's the better play. It's less risky, and it gives you a chance to then prioritize, start another mode. Oh God, what a terrible shot to the spinner. And let's see where I'm at here. One more shot to Octopus will light bank bust. Then I make the spinner to start the mode. Then Venom for the doubler. Oh, come on. Now Venom for the doubler. And let's just start the multi-ball, really. It's okay, you'll pick up your doubler wherever. Come on, ball. Where you at? And it's a nice way to deal with the start of that round. Looks like believe since I had 2 locks before, the next spinner shot, left loop or right loop, will start black suit. And I'm trying to start to finish New Goblin instead. There we go. Nice finish to New Goblin. And now, basically, I have this great ball saver. As soon as I shoot the spinner on the left loop or the right loop, multi-ball will begin. So there's no reason to do that right now. I can play ahead, play away everything else in the game. Like,
The ball is lit. What are you waiting for?
shut up! So I can play Sandman here and just beat on Sandman for a while. 1.4 million for that. You got to make enough of these Sandman shots anyway if you want superhero. Why not now? And then when the multi-ball is over, now we can worry about going into black suit. And you're like, go into black suit. What are you doing? Go into black suit. You shut up. I'm not going into black suit because I want to be able to make shots towards the next Octopus multi-ball during black suit. So I want to wait until one multi-ball is over before starting the other one so that I can make more Octopus shots and make the next Octopus multi-ball far easier. That progression is worth more than the points I gave up by ending Bank Bust earlier than I wanted to. So here, making Octopus and getting your way towards that next Octopus. Nice long screen. Good job, MJ. You do your job well. Making Octopus shots is the priority here. And making Goblin shots is the secondary priority. Oh, and not losing the ball is probably a higher priority still. So good job. Good job. Way to lose all the balls. Brilliant, brilliant, sir. You played that perfectly. Was that a warning there? Reasonable. All right, so I got nothing towards Armed to the Dock. That all worked out so well. Ooh, nice little push out there. And I do want to progress towards Armed to the Dock. Oh my God. Yeah, see, that is the danger and the disaster that happens when you try those sling catches and they fail. What I should have done there is just hold up the flipper, let it roll over the other side, and make a forehand. Big, big mistake, but nobody saw it. Right? Alright. Gotta get control of this. This is a problem. And we're concentrating Armed to the Dock. So that should be, what, 3 more, I think? That could be caught because it's a slow roll. So what I'm doing there is trying to see whether if it's rolling slow, I can stop it. If it's rolling too fast like that one I just blew up on, that's one where I should have passed it over. But me being a Dumbo, I'm continuing to try those sling catches. With 2 shots left, now is the time to start prioritizing mode start. Get your white lights, and we'll start Octopus along with a mode if we can. I always take the Venom shot because you need to make so many friggin' Venom shots to finish the 3rd Venom. You want that to happen right away. And that was a horrible shot. I deserve to lose the ball from that, but live cats there keeps me going. Right ramp, boy, the right ramp, that was not even close. So here I'm going to make the Octopus shot and try to bounce it over. Right ramp, spinner, Venom, then Octopus. Yeah, that worked really well. Oh, so this sucks because I didn't get to start a mode. And so instead I'm going to concentrate on the villains. I'm going to concentrate on earning locks towards the black suits. Yeah, you know, catching balls during ball save time, very brilliant move. And by that I mean they're really dumb. Let's say, oh, the flailing that's going on. But this is flailing with a purpose. Like, there's a super jackpot right there. It's like, yeah, well, guess what? When I actually make this super jackpot, you'll see why I haven't been aiming for it. It sucks. Look how many points this is worth. So this is a super jackpot, folks. Boom! 400 big ones. Yeah, okay. Let's see, what's that? Lock 2, lock 1, lock 2. So it's okay to light the third lock, just don't claim it. And now I'm going to avoid the loops, avoid the ramps, avoid everything. And I want to start a mode at the same time as I start Royale. Oh boy. Bad shot to the spinner. Another bad shot to the spinner. And I might be gone here. God, this has just been bad shooting. So come on, get it. Oh, over 3. Ouch. Well, bone saw would be nice. Bone saw with Battle Royale. I like my odds on this one. I like those odds. Okay, in Royale, you need to make all 4 villains to light the right ramp for the Royale jackpot. And now I want the right ramp. I want the right ramp right now. Because I want to triple the right ramp. No, triple the octopus. Oh, the humanity. It's not so bad, but tripling the Royale jackpot is super cool. It's a lot of points. It can turn a Royale from 50 million into 150 in a hurry. And that's going to return me some balls. It's nice. Really good timing there. Wow, it returned me that many balls. I was not expecting to get them all back, but yeah, I wish these Royales had been tripled. But whoa! Hello, goodbye. All right, and remember, by setting things up before, I have Black Suit ready to go. You can't run Royale and Black Suit together, by the way, so it's not like I could restart Royale by shooting Black Suit here. Black Suit begins. My progress is to shoot Octopus until that multi-ball is nearly ready. Then shoot Goblin, Sandman, and Venom to try and continue working on those objectives. So Venom, really valuable shot. Every time a ball comes out of that loop around, I'm going to go for it, and you can skillfully drain even all 3 in order to get 3 more pot shots at the Venom. That third Venom is such a difficult bearer. Hey, that was 3 balls. 3 balls drained during ball save time. Oh, I get ripped off. It's a malfunction, obviously. Obvious malfunction. So Black Suit, not Black Suit, Goblin. Octopus is the priority. Blah, blah, blah. 2 more shots for fusion. That's good. I'm nearly there. And now I can abandon Goblin and start shooting Goblins and Sandmans until I lose the ball. And you want to obviously avoid the double drain, but Octopus only 2 away. I need all the shots, so start shooting the shots.
All right.
Oh boy. And that's a good save. If you backhand it into Octopus, you basically get yourself right back under control, and you can focus on the next shot instead of having to think, oh boy, the ball's out of control. Where's it going? Octopus is always a pretty safe way to go, and even if it bangs off those nubs on the sides of Octopus, you're usually not in as much trouble as you are if you miss another shot. So Octopus is kind of my default. Like, that was big trouble. I missed the shot to the spinner and cranked off that post right towards the middle. I was lucky that that didn't lose the ball. Unlucky there. Hey, spinner, come on. All right, so I'll do this drop catch off the upper flipper here. Bounce over, spinner. And there are definitely players who use this as their kind of primary strategy. I think that it ignores some aspect. Oh, it's power drain there. Nicely done. Unfortunate drain. Good ball. All those doubles and triplers are gone. 4th mode's ready. I've got a mode star ready as well. I'm sorry, I've got an Octopus multi-ball ready. So here's MJ. And it looks like we're going to run MJ with fusion malfunction. 6 more shots to finish MJ. It'd be nice to get a tripler. Higher priority is getting progress towards the black suit multi-ball, so I can avoid single ball play for as long as possible. Boy, that was lucky there. Nice little reflex shot. Come on, make a spinner shot, man. It's not a hard shot. Pulling the plug. I'm pulling the plug after this game regardless of how it ends. This is it. Oh, come on, MJ. Okay, so here I am trying to make a little extra out of Goblin there, and it may have cost me. I may not be able to finish the MJ round now. Man, the spinner is just failing me hard right here. Did it finish? Did I get it? Success? I don't know. So in any case, it's over. And now the priority shifts to lighting the locks for black suits. And also taking a couple more shots at Venom. Looks like the third Venom is finished. So that's done. And lucky Karam there off of the center post. But right there, that was an important moment. By dropping the flipper, I was able to get that ball off of a slap save. If I hadn't dropped the right flipper and fired the other ball away, that save would not have been possible. And here's where concentrating on things like black suit come in handy. This is about to be the second black suit lock. Bad drain there, but not much I can do about it. Lock 2 is ready. I'm on, and I better stop talking about where everything is in terms of their progress, because, like I said before, that is a ticket to Drain City, and that was pretty much a one-way ticket to Drain City right there, just luckily avoided. I think the right thing to do here is to go for the Octopus. Try to get the Octopus multi-ball going again, but I still haven't played all 5 modes, so I do need the white lights. Some white lights and 4 more shots to light bank busts. Need both ramps here. That's my right ramp ability is dead. There we go. Oh, I almost lost the ball on my stupid freaking catch thing. Stop trying to do that. The catch is clearly not working. So why are you trying to do the thing that you always do? All right, 3 more shots. I want to get down to 2 shots. Oh, stop trying to do that. Yes, it works sometimes. Guess what? If it doesn't work, you drain. All right, 2 shots down.
It would be not to finish what we started.
Yes. Powered sun in the palm of my hand. Yeah, whatever. Oh my God, this is bad. Okay, so I need that side ramp, so I'm going to wait for the combo to expire, shoot spinner, let the ball come down, shoot side ramp, because I need one more Venom shot, I think. That was easier to think that way than in reality. One more shot for bank bust to begin. One more spinner to start Daily Bugle, the final mode. Let's start bank bust rather than try to even make any of the bugle shots. Bugle shots would be nice. What I really want here is to finish the Sandman and the Goblin. And I don't know how far along I am. Goblin, I've got 9 hits, so that's 2 more hits to go. 1 more hit to go. That's going to be, what, 2 locks there, maybe? I think. That's it. That's Goblin. And looks like Sandman's ready. That's Sandman. So, that's it. Special. And Now you're like, dude, what are you doing? Oh my God, what are you doing? Oh, look at that Lazarus. That was cool. What was that? All right, so now, where are we right here? Okay, so like I said earlier, I think earlier in the game, or maybe it was a different game, I talked about what do you do in this situation? Well, basically you get the ball on whichever flipper is easier, like this flipper, and let the other ball go. The reason being that superhero is ready.
Here's the headline, Robbie.
So this is an example of a shot where you want to think about, like, I've got 5 more spinner shots to go for something semi-important. So you just kind of say, well, I need to get a multiplier, so let me shoot the spinner shot to get a multiplier. Or I need to shoot Venom, so let me shoot the spinner so I can shoot Venom. Those shots, the spinner, you make those shots, you never even think about them. You just make them. So I want this shot to feel exactly like those shots do. The outlanes are there too, but that's not important to think about. What is important to think about is I need a Venom shot, and so I need a spinner shot to start Venom.
Superhero? I wonder.
All right, well, here we go. First level of superhero is the Amazing Spider-Man round. You make all 6 shots once. 1. Oh, 2. 2. There's 3. There's 4. Got the 2 ramps left. There's a very long ball saver, and you can just let balls go. Skillfully drain. Make these shots the easy shots instead of the hard shots. Don't get balls in the way. And the ball saver does expire, but it's quite a long ball saver. Still though, you know, this would be about the right time to start shooting ramps properly. Ball save is off. There's the ramp. And we got 1 more shot to go. That's the left ramp. The left ramp will complete the first level. What's that you say? Oh, you want me to shoot the left ramp? Oh, okay. The second level is Battle Royale, except that the dudes are moving up and down besides. So you have to time your shots. And that was, oh, I thought I had that. That would have been a really quick completion of level 2. And you might say, oh crap, you're only down to 2, you're down to 2 balls. Dude, make the shot. Well, too bad. I'm down to 1 ball now. The outlanes are on again, and also when you finish a level, a new ball will be kicked into play. Level 3 is Amazing Spider-Man, but you lose credit if you make a shot a second time. So you're trying to turn all the white shots red, and if you make a shot a second time, it turns back to white. And that's an attaboy. That's a sweet little move there. Woo! So what do we got left? The ramps again. So now I'm not going to make any shot but ramps, and that's level 3. Level 4 is the Sandman hole. You have to hit this a boatload of times. The number of times you have to hit it is determined by the number of extra balls you collected during the game. The number of extra balls necessary, the number of shots necessary grows with every extra ball you make. So if you make it, in this case, as I did with no extra balls, the number of shots is fairly low, but that doesn't mean it's going to be workable here. So I'm going to use that drop catch method to try and get the ball back to my flipper. Yeah, that almost died a horrible death there. And I don't know how many you need because it doesn't really tell you. It just makes you shoot things. Again, don't think about the difficulty level of shots. And here's level 5. Level 5 is the Spider Sense shot. This is awesome. Oh, I had it right there. All I had to do was backhand that and close the flipper down. So what you want to do here is get a ball on both flippers and aim for that little tiny piece right over there. And oh, with 2 flippers on one side, you can backhand it potentially, or you can hop one over. 2 balls also gives you the ability to, hey, come on, that was in there. This is the greatest ending to a mode ever. I really feel this way. It's a great shot. It's great, satisfying. You get the ball to go through there, assuming this actually happens. And no, it's these squirrely flippers, these rubbers. It's going to make it impossible to go through there. It's very tight shot. Oh, I was trying to help myself there by letting it go too early, letting it go. Oh boy. And now we're down to 1 ball. This is where it gets great. Again, just the awesomeness of this game. I mean, you're in a situation where this one shot is worth 250 million, and you've been playing for whatever amount of time this has been. It's been a while. Oh, so good. Get in there, boom! I beat it. All right, and you think, oh, that's it, right? No. Now everything is doubled. The rest of the ball, the entire playfield. All the doubler lights you had before, they're 4x lights now. If you had any tripler lights, they're 6x lights. It gets enormous at this point. You don't give up and you don't stop. You actually keep rolling. And you try to roll on as much as you possibly can. Pile on, as they say. And this has been a great game, but at this point it's all about, just victory laps, basically. And this is one place I really feel, if you think about code, and you think about the different people who work on software, this is why you want to have really good pinball players, or people who play a lot of pinball, writing your code, because you're like, well, what are we going to have them do next? Just stop? Like, you don't want them to walk off and not play the game ever again. You want them to come back and come back for more and want to do better than they did, even as they achieve the master goal of the game. So, right now I feel like I'm playing more challenging pin than I was even a moment ago, where I was shooting a shot for 250 mil. It's crazy. That's how good this game is, and that's how good the quality of the programming is. And it's really a testament to both Steve Ritchie and Lyman Sheets and the entire team. Oh, what's that ripoff? Oh God. Oh, it's over. Oh, this got double bonus, so.
Nice bonus.
Thank you.
You're the grand champion.
Woot! Well, hope you enjoyed this. It was a good time. No, I'm not gonna enter that. And thanks a lot for watching. We'll see you at a Popper Pinburg event soon. Thanks a lot.
Spiderman does whatever a spider can. Spins a web any size, catches thieves just like flies. Look out, here comes the Spider-Man. Is he strong? Listen, bud, he's got great...
Oh, thank God, it's over. I don't think you need to bump